my animated series of popular children's picture books, featuring celebrity narrators like Billy Crystal, Steve Martin, Candice Bergen, Rhea Perlman, Morgan Freeman, and me. And these stories aren't just for the little ones either. Everyone can enjoy bedtime stories. Showtime has something for the entire family. Take a look at this.
Oh, we are family. Showtime Family, yeah, yeah.
Families are first with Showtime. Daytime, nighttime, all the time. Every morning at 7, 3 to 8-year-olds fire up their imaginations with Kids Hour.
I love good stories, especially ones with pictures.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Pigglewiggle.
Saturday mornings and Sunday afternoons, tweens
That's us.
deal with reality from their point of view on Crisscross and Ready or Not.
Try our special cocktail.
No thanks. You want to be in the club, don't you?
Say what?
Sunday nights, the whole family settles in for the Showtime Family Movie.
Sister Act's one of our favorites.
That was so cool.
Family movies, comedies.
I like it.
Kids, parents, and everyone in between. It's Showtime for the entire family.
See? Showtime has something for everyone. Bedtime Stories is one of many shows which airs during Showtime's Kids Hour, every day at 7 a.m. If you call the 800 number on your screen and order Showtime, you'll be able to see Bedtime Stories and all the other great Showtime programs. You'll also be able to see my new series, Mrs. Pigglewiggle, which brings Betty McDonald's classic books to life for the very first time. Mrs. Pigglewiggle uses her own brand of magic and uncommon common sense to come up with innovative solutions to everyday problems. Look for Mrs. Pigglewiggle next season along with Bedtime Stories and other great family programs on Showtime.
Thanks, Shelley. Like she said, family programming brings the whole family together. Like tonight, we're just about to start our Showtime Family movie. It's the action-packed Three Ninjas. On Sunday nights to come, Burt Reynolds will meet his pint-sized match in Cop and a Half, and Martin Short will be seasick over his family vacation aboard Kurt Russell's boat in Captain Ron. So come on, call 1-800-382-7800 now, or the local number on your screen, and order Showtime for your family. Do it before this free preview ends tomorrow, and you'll get the added bonus of an installation discount. And now for those precocious ninjas. It took a lot of martial arts competitions to find boys who could fill these roles. On top of that, the shoot itself was something of a communications challenge with an American director, a Korean producer, and Chinese stuntmen. But somehow, it all worked out, and here it is now, Three Ninjas, rated PG. Hi, I'm Greg Lee. We just saw Three Ninjas, our Sunday night Showtime family movie. Now, during this free preview, we wanted to bring you the great variety of family entertainment Showtime offers. Shows for kids, shows for tweens, and shows that moms and dads will want everyone to watch together. But hey, the rest of the lineup is just as exciting. Showtime Championship Boxing, original movies made exclusively for Showtime audiences, uncut, uncensored comedy specials, and our behind-the-scenes visits to movie sets like Chaplin and In the Line of Fire. Did I say movies? Showtime's got blockbusters, 35 movie premieres a month, the best of Hollywood fresh from the theaters. Plus, Showtime boasts 2 film critics who actually provide their own transportation, those taxi drivers from NYC, Bucky and Vinny. Here they are now with another review. Take it away, boys.
Thanks a lot. We're happy to be part of this preview.
You know what we'll talk about now, this picture? Benny and Joon.
Benny in June. It should have been Benny in July.
Driving a cab in the city.
You learn a lot.
I figured that makes me an expert.
Sports.
Politics.
Art.
Museums.
And the movies.
Not to mention a good cup of coffee. The picture is a picture about...
Slightly displaced person.
She was a mentally ill
She's
girl.
playing a half a deck like you played it.
Okay, you're playing with all jokers, I think.
It's Mary Stuart Masterson.
Yeah, that's her real name, but in the
that's her
picture
real
it's
name.
June, and she's mentally ill. Okay, the sister.
Yeah,
and her brother is Benny.
Benny.
He's
yeah.
older than her.
Mechanic. Aiden Quinn. Quinn.
You're wonderful. All right. He's very protective of her.
Right.
He don't leave her in the house. All she does in the house is paint, like you do. Remember when you was in the opportunity class, you used to smear the paint on the wall, remember? Now, you see, the whole thing really starts off with the card game.
Snorkel mask.
They bet all crazy things. They don't play for money. And she plays, and the guy bets.
You take my cousin off my hands.
His cousin that's living in his house.
Right. Johnny Depp.
Right.
He's a mine.
No, he's no yours. He's a mine.
Oh, I thought he's a mine.
And she winds up with the cousin. And
Good match.
And he's a good cook. He makes mashed potatoes with
With
it.
the tennis racket.
Grilled cheese sandwiches.
High engine. They fell in love. They liked each other. She happened to like being with him, and he liked being with her.
That's usually what happens when you fall in love. Until
I
you
fall
get
in love
married.
and I don't want
Then when
to.
you get married, you hate each other. But
Right.
before that, it's
Yeah,
different.
it's great.
Looks like you. Stop already.
What?
That's the way you dance.
Oh.
You know, it is tough work driving a cab all night and watching movies all day. But with Showtime, Bucky and Vinny have so many great movies to choose from, and so will you. During the coming weeks, you'll see Body of Evidence, a steamy thriller starring Madonna and Willem Dafoe. Alive, a drama based on a true story about an airplane crash in the Andes that leaves the survivors near starvation. And the pizza pizzazz of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. Hey, are you thinking what I think you're thinking? No way can I afford all this. Was I close? Well, you're in for a shock. All this costs an average of just 35 cents a day, and it can be yours just by calling the 800 number on your screen and ordering Showtime now. Simple as that. Now, whatever you do, don't go away, because in a few minutes, you'll get a real treat. None other than Tom Cruise, Jack Nicholson, and Demi Moore in A Few Good Men.
1-800-382-7800. Call and order now, it's your last chance. So call 1-800-382-7800. It's your last chance to order Showtime. So call and order now, Showtime. 1-800-382-7800. Call now.
Oh, we are family. Showtime Family, yeah, yeah.
Families are first with Showtime. Daytime, nighttime, all the time. Every morning at 7, 3 to 8-year-olds fire up their imaginations with Kids Hour.
I love good stories, especially ones with pictures.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Pigglewiggle.
Saturday mornings and Sunday afternoons, tweens
That's us.
deal with reality from their point of view on Crisscross and Ready or Not.
Try our special cocktail.
No thanks. You want to be in the club, don't you?
Say what?
Sunday nights, the whole family settles in for the Showtime Family Movie.
Sister Act's one of our favorites.
That was so cool.
Family movies, comedies.
I like it.
Kids, parents, and everyone in between. It's Showtime for the entire family.
Chaplin, the most beloved Hollywood star of all time.
The whole world knows about you, Charlie.
Director Richard Attenborough explodes the legend of the man who rose from the workhouses of London to reign in the hearts of millions.
Damn you, Chaplin, what are you trying to do to me?
Until his infamous lifestyle and the women he loved
Come here.
rocked America with scandal,
She's underage is all that matters.
outrage,
I defy you. Stop Chaplin in his tracks.
and heartbreak.
What do we do, Charlie? Smile.
Dan Aykroyd, Anthony Hopkins, Kevin Kline, Diane Lane, James Woods, and Robert Downey Jr. as the man called Chaplin. Thursday on Showtime. When an ex-con thinks he's a cop,
Where'd you do your time? Time? What do you mean?
anything can happen.
Oh, you're no cop. Police, homicide. You people go about your business.
From director Jonathan Demme
You haven't told me what it is you do.
comes a scorching tale that will take you over the edge.
Take people's money and put it to work.
Alec Baldwin.
You call me Junior.
Jennifer Jason Leigh. Fred Ward. Miami Blues. Friday on Showtime.
Hi, I'm Lonnie Villard. And I'm Laura Bertram. We play two best friends on the new Showtime series, Ready or Not. It's a really fun show about life in the 6th grade.
I don't want to practice anymore. All we ever do is practice. It's getting boring. Yeah, well, you're getting boring. All you talk about these days is boys, boys, boys. What's your problem? What's yours?
Showtime recently had the chance to talk to Ready or Not executive producer John Brunton and director Elise Rosenberg.
The idea for the show came with my life, really, because 32AA, which is the pilot for the series, was based on an incident that happened to me. I hate to admit, but it did. And I guess I started to think about all the intense experiences that you go through just before you become a teenager.
What do you think they do back there? Who cares? They're kissing, like with tongues. Gross, how do you know? I saw them. It's called French kissing.
I think one of the things that we're really excited about in this program is dealing with first-time experiences for kids. And I really think that if we're lucky, we will expose issues in a way that kids and parents haven't seen before.
For some bizarre reason, we've never really gotten at the gut and truth of some of these issues in kids' lives. And I don't know why that is, but Showtime seemed to be very open and willing to be honest about those issues.
You can see the new series Ready or Not and many more conveniently scheduled programs that the whole family can watch only on Showtime.
You can see me in When a Stranger Calls Back, only on Showtime.
Look what we've got. Showtime. Look what we've got. Yeah. Showtime's got blockbuster movies. We got the big stars. Watch a movie on Showtime, that's the thing to do. If you want to see originality, look. Something original's happening on Showtime for you. Look at all that Showtime's got for you to see. There's something on Showtime for the whole family. Look what we've got. Showtime. We're gonna tickle your funny bone with comedy. Look what we got now. Hit you with our best shot, cause we've got boxing too. So pick up the phone and dial 1-800-382-7800. Look what we've got and get it. Showtime's got it all. You said it. Yeah. Showtime. Well, look what we've got.
I like to watch TV. Me too. I like action films. I like cartoons. We like all kinds of shows.
And because we like to watch TV, our mom is concerned.
She says some shows may not be right for us to see.
I like the Showtime advisories that come on before a program because they help give me the information I need to decide what's appropriate for my family.
This movie is rated PG-13. It contains some nudity, mild language, and mature subject matter. Showtime suggests viewer discretion.
My dad says the reason why we can't see these shows is...
Because they contain profanity and violence. I think we have a right to be better informed about what we're going to see.
At Showtime, we realize our responsibility is to provide viewers with sufficient information about the content of the programs they may want to view. And with these advisories, we believe that parents will have sufficient information to make the right decisions about whether a program is suitable for younger people to view.
This movie is rated PG. It contains mature subject matter.
Hey, I'm mature. No, you're not. Look who's talking. Who asked? Hey.
We have been providing information about the content of our programs for well over 10 years. These advisories are a further step in our efforts to communicate and inform our viewers. If you think we could do even more and provide you better information, please let us know.
John Steinbeck's classic tale of friendship.
Forgot? Well, I tried not to, then I forgot.
I spend all my time telling you things and you forget them. You get in any trouble, I want you to come right here. You hide over here in the brush.
Hide in the brush.
I can tell you. I like it too. it feels nice.
That's nice. Anybody watch it first? You hold him till I get there, because I want the first crack at him. Tell about us now.
Not us.
Because?
I got you.
And I got you, George. That's what that gives a hoot in hell about us.
John Malkovich, Gary Sinise, Sherilyn Fenn, of Mice and Men. This month on Showtime. Dry Falls, a town so quiet, people watch the mushrooms grow. And a reporter would kill for a good story. Instead, someone killed the reporter.
Got a gun?
Takes a sick mother to do something like this.
Now the town is bracing for trouble. And the ambitious editor and his cub reporter are on the story of a lifetime.
Now there's a dandy of a front page.
A story with a twist.
Hi, Dad.
A trail of clues.
I think we stumbled onto something here.
A list of suspects. And a plethora of dead ends. A maniacal killer weaves a web of deception.
Blackmail.
And Scoop Franklin falls into a trap of his own.
Wait!
Now he isn't reporting the story. He is the story. Ed Asner, John Cryer, Jennifer Tilly in the Showtime original movie, Heads. Premiering Saturday at 8, 7 Central.
Hi, I'm Greg Lee, and this is Showtime's Free Preview, your chance to sample Showtime's great entertainment absolutely free. So how do you like your comedy? Outrageous, uncut, uncensored? Then you've come to the right place, because laugh for laugh, you just can't beat Showtime. You'll see the biggest names in comedy right here. Dennis Leary, Tim Allen, Louis Anderson, and Mr. Sledge-O-Matic himself, Gallagher. And we also showcase comedy's rising stars, from Brett Butler to Drew Carey to Mike McDonald. Now, for an average of just $10 a month, that's a lot of laughs. So call the 800 number on your screen, order Showtime now, and get in on the fun.
USA Today says a new star is about to be born.
Oh, you're so kind.
And her name is Brett Butler.
It don't get no better than this.
Before you see her new ABC series, check out her stand-up on Showtime.
I've lived quite a life.
She's Southern.
I was born in Alabama and raised in Georgia. I'm so Southern, I'm related to myself.
She's sassy.
I knew it wouldn't work. I used to introduce him as my first husband while we were still together.
She's slick.
I think we need a revolution, but I am so scared I couldn't find good moisturizer after one happens.
Brett Butler can do no wrong in The Child Ain't Right.
Tonight on Showtime. He's never feared the impossible.
Anything's possible.
He's never run from the good fight.
I didn't fight. I gave a motivational seminar.
And he's not planning to start now.
Coda is wanted for drug trafficking and murder in 17 countries.
You're never gonna get out of this alive.
Chuck Norris.
When death calls, you'll be screaming like a baby.
Delta Force 2. Wednesday on Showtime.
Hi, I'm John Lithgow, and you're watching Showtime's Free Preview. Stay tuned and watch more great programs right here on Showtime!
There's more to boxing than just this. Now, there's a show that brings you the rituals, the glamour, the memories, the people who make this sport the most intriguing in the world. Where can you find all this? Only on the Showtime Championship Boxing Report.
1-800-382-780. Call in order now. It's your last chance. So call 1-800-382-780. It's your last chance to order Showtime. So call in order now. Showtime. 1-800-382-7800. Call now.
Hi, I'm Oni Lampley. We're moments away from one of the biggest blockbuster movies to be seen anywhere on television, A Few Good Men, starring Tom Cruise and Jack Nicholson. Big hits, class entertainment, you'll get it all during this Showtime Free Preview because we want to let you in on the excitement, and that excitement can be yours all the time. We're talking 170 different programs every month, including lots more of those Hollywood blockbusters. You can also see the fast and furious action of Showtime Championship Boxing, the cutting-edge humor of our comedy specials, and for everyone from preschoolers to parents, Showtime's award-winning family programming. And there's something else you'll see on Showtime, a terrific lineup of original movies. They're bursting with star power, from George C. Scott to Vanessa Redgrave to Kiefer Sutherland. To our next guest, who's here to tell you more.
Thanks. I'm Jeff Goldblum. I recently finished shooting the Showtime original movie Lush Life, starring Forrest Whitaker and Kathy Baker. It's about a unique relationship between two jazz musicians and how their friendship gets tested by a tragic surprise that neither one could have expected. Here's a sneak preview.
Did you see the doctor? Yeah, like Marco Polo to the Great Khan. We spoke of invisible rays, extraordinary drugs, and am I going to lose my lip along with my hair?
What'd she say?
She said I can play up to the very end. She said that I can play at my own funeral, you know, one last note, and I'll just hop into the coffin.
Hey, that ain't happening, man.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I don't want to hear that. We're fighting this. We're checking out more doctors. We're not giving up. We're fighting it.
No, it's a very beautiful speech. It's a definite call to action. But we are not going to more doctors. We are not fighting this. We do not have this. I have it. It's mine. It's in my body. And I'm the one that decides what happens to it.
Lush Life is a celebration of friendship, musical kinship, and lost love. The soundtrack was composed by Lenny Niehaus, who did the music for Unforgiven and Bird. This is a wonderful movie that you won't want to miss, and you can see it only on Showtime.
Thanks, Jeff. Showtime's original movies are just that, original. Chantilly Lace follows the friendships of 7 women, played by 7 terrific actresses, including Jo Beth Williams and Talia Shire. And premiering this month, it's Heads, starring Ed Asner, John Cryer, and Jennifer Tilly. It's a black comedy about a reporter on the trail of a serial killer who, you guessed it, decapitates his victims. If all this sounds too intriguing to pass up, then pick up the phone and dial 1-800-382-7800 or the local number on your screen and order Showtime before this free preview ends tomorrow night. Call now, and an extra bonus of an installation discount is yours as well. And now, A Few Good Men. You know, the story was originally done as a Broadway play, which almost closed despite strong performances by Tom Hulce and later Timothy Busfield. But word of mouth managed to keep it going, and it was soon optioned for the big screen. The rest is movie history, thanks to a cast that includes Tom Cruise, Jack Nicholson, Demi Moore, Kevin Bacon, and Kiefer Sutherland. Here's A Few Good Men, rated R.